Hello children, welcome back to the online class. Children, today we shall start with a fresh chapter, with a new chapter, conjunctions. Now children, the chapter conjunctions, before I start, let me tell you that conjunctions again can be linked with very important chapter, that is sentences, simple, compound, complex. But the agenda is conjunctions. Now children, we have already done conjunctions in our previous class, in our classes 6 and 7. So how do we define conjunctions? And like every chapter has a goal, has an objective. Why are we learning conjunctions? Before I give you the definition, the objective is very clear, children, that whatever grammar we do in classes 7, 8, 9 or 10, it just enhances our writing skill and our speaking skill, right? So if your grammar is like perfect, your writing, your documenting part would also be perfect. So conjunctions, this chapter will again help you, two things. One, children, you will be able to construct good sentences, correct sentences, right? And second, you would be able to distinguish between conjunctions and other parts of speech, right? So what is a conjunction now? A conjunction is a word, right? It is a word that joins phrases, even words and sentences. So this is the work of conjunction is. It helps you to join like two words, two sentences or two phrases, right? Now coming down to the next part of the chapter, that is conjunctions are of different types. Now children, there are actually 5 types of conjunctions, but what we are going to deal with is only 3, right? One would be coordinating conjunction, next subordinating conjunction, and of course correlative conjunction. Correlative conjunction. Now children, coordinating and correlative, you will find that some books state that it is similar, right? But subordinating is totally a different concept. So what do I mean by coordinating conjunction? Coordinating conjunction and subordinating. Children, subordinate means what? Subordinate means help, right? Coordinate means direct connection. So two different sentences getting joined with a coordinating conjunction. Two different sentences can also be joined with a subordinating conjunction. Then what is the difference between coordinating and subordinating? This is the most important part. Children, the most important part, just let me give you one relevant example. My brother is lazy, but my sister is hardworking, right? Just to bring the difference between coordinating and subordinating. Now, although it was raining heavily, I went to school, right? Now you would say that in both the cases, for example, although has been used to join two sentences, and you would say the word but has also been used to join two sentences. Now children, the difference is very simple here. My brother is lazy, one sentence. My sister is hardworking. if I break this sentence, suppose if I remove this part, my brother is lazy, full stop. My sister is hardworking, full stop. Both sentences have independent meaning, right? Now here if I remove although, just assume that I have removed although. It was raining heavily, I went to school. Now children, if I say it was raining heavily, don't you think that it was raining heavily? Sentence is somewhere incomplete. So this sentence actually needs help of an independent sentence. I went to school is an independent sentence. So subordinating conjunction means that the word joins two sentences, but one sentence is dependent on the other sentence. In short, one would be a dependent sentence and one would be an independent sentence. This is where the application of subordinating conjunction comes. Coordinating, it's not like that. It is two independent sentences getting joined with that word. So the difference between coordinating and subordinating is very simple. That is why I just wrote here sentences, simple, compound and complex. This is the chapter which is going to give you a direct link or a direct accessibility to simple, compound and complex. Right? So here if you have noted down the difference between coordinating and subordinating, you have understood the chapter. Now, then what about my correlative conjunction? Children, many a times we use words like neither, dot dot dot, nor, either, dot dot dot, or, right? Both, dot dot dot, and, right? No sooner than. So these like words are correlative words, means you cannot use just only one word. Neither James nor Robert will come to school, right? I cannot say neither James will come to school. Neither James nor Robert would come to school. So these words come as a correlation, means together it comes. Henceforth, in your book also it has been mentioned as third type correlative. Right? Is it clear? Now, when I'm talking about coordinating, children, coordinating again, you must have been taught in your other previous classes that you just need to remember one basic concept, that is fan boys. Right? Now, here F stands for, A stands for and, N stands for nor, B stands for but, O stands for or, Y stands for yet, and S stands for so. Clear? So for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. These all comes under coordinating conjunction. But children, don't get confined only to fanboys. Right? Yes, of course, it is one of the way to identify coordinating conjunction. But always remember one thing, that a simple concept works, and the simple concept is only one, that if you are able to identify conjunction, and then what you need to do is you just need to check that both the sentences are independent or not. If both the sentences are independent, even if the word does not come from fanboys, that could also be a coordinating conjunction. So that is the reason why I taught you the difference between coordinating and subordinating conjunction. Once again, coordinating sentences would be, children, two different sentences joined with these words. Here it will be two different sentences, but one sentence will be dependent on the other one. Right? And if those words, if you if you are able to identify the conjunction, then you will also be able to identify whether both the sentences are independent or not. Right? So fanboys you have already written. You can just one example I would like to give you. Run fast or you will miss the train. Now children, run fast. I just write it here. Run fast or you will miss the train. Now children, run fast, you will miss the train. Run fast is a complete sentence. Now some of you might say that, sir, a sentence requires S plus V, subject plus verb plus object or complement. It is not mandatory, but subject plus verb has to be there. And where is the subject? Run fast children, the subject is, this is called implied subject, where we understand that it is you. You run fast or you will miss the train. So this is one complete sentence, this is one complete sentence. Complete sentence means children independent sentence. And the word or has joined these two. That is why it is coordinating. And now children, if you have understood this concept, you will be able to understand compound. As simple as that. So two independent sentences joined with any word. Fanboys of course is there, but any other word joins two independent sentence is called compound sentence. At the same time, coordinating conjunction. Next, subordinating. What are subordinating conjunction? You can just note down few. There are many children. Although, since, because, after, right? More, whenever, if. It's plenty are there. As long as, rather than, right? As long as, rather than, all are coming under subordinating conjunction. But children, see, how many subordinating conjunctions would you note? How many would you remember? Right? It is not possible to learn grammar. The only one concept you have to understand is that whatever sentence is given to you, whatever sentence is given to you, you just need to understand whether the two sentences are independent by nature or one is independent and the other is not independent. If one is independent and the other is not independent, then in that case, it is subordinating conjunction. For example, even if children can also be just because can also act as a coordinating conjunction. So just I'm very sorry to say that you can remove that. Instead of because, you can use even if it rains, I will go to Rohan's house. Now children, even if is a compound conjunction though, but even if is a conjunction, right? Now I find it rains and here I will go to Rohan's house. So it is very clear that it rains cannot stand independent. It needs something, and something is this part of the sentence. So the word which has been used, this is my subordinating conjunction, as this part of the sentence, part of the sentence is lame. It cannot stand alone. It needs the help of this one. Henceforth, it is a subordinating conjunction. So children, try to understand the concept between coordinating and subordinating. It is not about learning how many subordinating conjunctions are there. There are many. Unless, right? Then we have whereas, even though, if, many are there. So how many you will learn? So if you will understand the concept, the coordinating and subordinating conjunction will become very simple. And at the same time, children, simple, compound and complex sentence. Just now we were talking about coordinating. Coordinating means two independent sentences joined with any one word. Fanboys could be. So that is your compound. And complex means subordinating. Two sentences, one independent, one dependent. That is your complex. So if you can understand this chapter conjunctions, why I am teaching you or why I am talking about this chapter, children, because we would be covering up sentences, simple, compound and complex in our next class. So that will give you a glimpse, right? Children, I would also ask you, or in fact request you to just go through the book questions, try to solve. Any hesitation, any problem, just ping me in my WhatsApp. The rest of the answers will be clarified and also given as document in your class. Thank you. Have a nice day.